What's up, everybody? Trinity here. Welcome back to the 2nd Street Marvel. Here we are. It's the morning after new comic book day. I hope you got out to your local comic book shop and picked up some good comic books yesterday. I got a small little stack here that we're going to talk a little bit about. I'll bore you with those later after we talk about some of the other things that we got going on here today. Some of the other topics that we've got. And you know, by the way, you know, actually, yesterday I also they got these things right here too. The new House of Slaughter masks that they got. You know, they've been putting these out. I also, you know, I picked this one right here up just a couple of weeks ago. Right here, the red one. And we got the black one, or the blue one. We got the black one hanging up here. That was the first one to come out. That was the Erica Slaughter one. The one that Erica Slaughter wears. Yeah. And I think the only one that hasn't come out yet is the white mask. We haven't got the white mask yet. I'm not sure that there's any other masks that I'm missing right now. But thank you all so much for being here. I see we've got a couple of great people here in the live chats already. We got Quitting Time Podcast in the building, and Maverick program a couple of our wonderful Myrtle Maniacs. Speaking of Myrtle Maniacs, we got a giveaway that we're going to be doing very soon for one of our channel members. Going to be giving away this copy right here of Hell Witch versus Lady Death. This is Wargasm #1. This is the Deathocalypse tie-in. This is the final chapter of the Deathocalypse storyline. But not only that, today actually we've got a giveaway that we're going to be doing for our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. It's been a while, right? Like we're a little over 2,000 now. We're a little over 2,000 subscribers now, and I'm finally getting this done. I got all the names, went through and picked all of the names from the videos, and now we got all those names from each one of those videos. We're going to slap them into this little wheel. Yeah, into this little wheel that we've got. That we will that we'll spin here in just a little while. See, look how fancy that is. We're fancy around here. Look, we've got the logo. We're good to go here. We're good to go. We've got all the names entered in there. We are going to pick one of those names. We're going to pick one of those names for somebody to win. We've got a couple of different covers here of Radio Apocalypse, and we've got some other goodies that are going to go along with those. So make sure that you're here for that. I see we've also got Jason from Polyhedral Paradise in the building. We've got Mike Stanchill Porter and Jonny on the spot joining us. He says, I'm not here yet. Oh, all right. Fair enough. Is that not... Do we not...
Bermuda, baby.
All right, we do. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so... I like members... it's like members stream today. I know, look. Wargasm was that band that opened for Limp Bizkit. Was it? Was that the name of them? Yeah, I can't remember. It might have been. Yeah, and that was good, man. That was great. You know, like... I was thinking back to that show just the other day, man. That was a good one. That was honestly, and I gotta say, like, was that Limp Bizkit show one of the best shows I've ever been to? Oh man, I don't know. I gotta say that it was really a good one though, because you know why? Because it was the first one, my first show back since the, right? It was my first show back since then. It was my first show back. So yeah. It was great. It was great to be back. Great to be back with some great people. Thank you so much for being there, Jonny. That was great too. Otherwise, I would have been there alone, which would have been fine. Believe me, I've been to concerts all by myself before. Yeah. So, like I said, we do have some news we want to talk about. Hey, check this book out right here. See this book right here? I picked up this book, Black Panther, Panther's Rage. You know what? I bet you Chillmonger don't even have this. You got this, Chillmonger? Oh, Mr. Black Panther fan ain't got the Black Panther book, does he? No, then this doesn't have to do with the movie coming out. You know that movie getting ready to come out that I still haven't watched the trailer for? Yeah, that one. I still haven't watched the trailer for it. I know my man Mike Stanchill Porter has certainly watched the trailer for it. I know he has. I haven't. You know, I'm sure there's people out there making videos bitching about Black Panther and Wakanda Forever. And I'll tell you what, y'all shills too. Y'all shills too. I haven't even watched the video. I haven't watched the trailer. I don't care. I don't care. We got Lucas Texvenger in the building as well. Okay, folks. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have ever heard of this book right here. Let me know. It's a comic book. It's one of my favorite comic books. It's one of the first ones that actually got me when I first started reading. Got back into reading. Well, I guess I was already back into reading, but I started reading indie books. It's one of the first indie books that I really got into from the first kind of indie publisher that exposed me to indies, which was Vault Comics. But we got this news here dropping yesterday from the Hollywood Reporter that First Purge filmmaker Gerard McMurray signs overall deal with BET, tackling adaptation of Vault Comics' Resonant. CBS Studios and Ridley Scott's Scott-Free Productions have teamed up with BET for the post-apocalyptic drama series by Boys Kit. Just dropped yesterday. There's our director. It says Gerard McMurray, the filmmaker behind The First Purge, has signed an overall deal with BET Studios. As part of the deal, McMurray has set up a series adaptation of Resonant, a post-apocalyptic title from Vault Comics. CBS Studios and Ridley Scott's Scott-Free Productions have teamed up for Resonant, on which McMurray will act as executive producer, writer, and director. The drama project is targeted for the BET Plus streaming service. Other executive producers on Resonant include Damian Wassel and F.J. DeSanto for Vault, and Scott, David W. Zucker, Jordan Sheehan, and Clayton Kruger via Scott Free. Based on the comic by David Andry and artists Alejandro Aragon and Skylar Patridge, the tale is set a decade after an event known as the waves hit, unleashing humanity's most violent impulses and plunging the world into chaos. The story centers on a single father of three who must venture from the secluded haven he built in order to restock the medicine his chronically ill youngest son needs to survive. When his routine trip goes awry, the man and his children, now separated, will battle everything in their paths to reunite. As each member of the family is faced with an odyssey of their own, they will be forced to confront not only the horrors of the new world order, but their doubts about one another and the darkest corners of their own hearts. My company, Big Buppy Productions, is committed to creating exciting and entertaining content that reflects the Black experience across all genres, said McMurray in a statement. BET is an iconic brand that has been at the forefront of creating spaces for Black creators like myself to showcase our talent. I'm proud to partner with BET Studios to bring my unique vision for storytelling to the television landscape. Resonant is the perfect first project for me to kick off my deal with BET. I'm also excited to be working with CBS Studios, Vault Comics, and the amazing team at Scott-Free Productions to bring the graphic novel to life as a TV series. Stated Ashima Burke, Executive VP and General Manager of BET Studios, we're so thrilled to have Gerard join our growing arsenal of collaborators for BET Studios. As BET aligns with the rapidly shifting media landscape, it is vital to work with a team of creators who are tapped into the intricacies and nuances of the Black experience, as well as those whose industry acumen is unmatched. We found this and more in Gerard. We would look forward to seeing our partnership flourish throughout this venture. Big Buppy's Productions Director of Development Ian Ward will help McMurray lead the charge with the new deal. McMurray, who grew up in New Orleans, famous 7th Ward, before going on to graduate from Howard University and USC Film School's MFA program, made a name for himself with Burning Sands, an indie drama set in the world of underground hazing and picked up by Netflix. From there, he directed 2018's The First Purge, set in the world of the popular Blumhouse Universal franchise. He has several projects up around town, including The Formula for Netflix, Booker for Sony Pictures, Black for Studio 8 and Warner Brothers. He is rep by WME, Artist First, and Gang Tire. So there we go. There we go. I'll tell you one thing for everything that was said there. I like Resonant is one of my favorite comic books. Like I said, since it came out, I got both. See these right here? Yeah, see these right here? These are both of the trade paperbacks from. You know what I also got? I also got all of the single issues for this series as well as like some different various covers. Some different variant covers and everything out there. A couple of them signed that I even got from the writer DB Andrew himself. And actually, in the first story arc of this series, they actually had Alejandro Aragon, who was one of the co-creators, who did the art in this one. And then once we got to Volume 2, they actually had Skylar Patridge, who was doing the art in the second volume of this book. And I'll tell you, I like both of these artists, and there's a definite change once you get into Skylar Patridge's work. I love Skylar Patridge's work, as a matter of fact. She's one of my favorite current artists out there right now doing comic books, but it has a different tone to it than the first one, where Alejandro Aragon's looked a little more crazy and violent, but it also kind of lent itself to that as well, because by the time you get into the second story arc of this series, things aren't. It seems like not all the darkness is over, but it's different. Things go in a different direction, and I think it kind of lent to Skylar Patridge's particular talents when she came in and started writing the second volume. But that's just if you ask me. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever read Resonant and what you think about it, and also what you think about this news. I'll tell you, I'm excited. I know all the folks over at Vault Comics are excited. Getting on Twitter, you can see David, Andrea, all the folks as well over there from Vault Comics, just excited to see this project be brought to life. And I'll tell you, I am, because like I said, it's one of my favorite books, indie books that I've read. It was one of the first ones and still one of my favorites. So congratulations to all the folks over there at Vault Comics, David Andrew, the whole team, Skylar Patridge, Alejandro Aragon, Jason Murray, Darren Bennett, and anybody else involved with the project. Because there's, team of folks over there over at Vault Comics. But let's get into the live chat, see what you guys are saying about that really quick. See what you guys are saying, and then we'll get into it. We'll get into a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not even mad about it. I'm not engaged. Says Jason for Polyhedral Paradise. What was it? What? Oh, okay. I missed something. Like my stream. She was a rotting corpse. So says I. Mike is a shill. She was so says I. Yeah. You might not be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty awesome intimate show. Yeah, I know, right? So let's see. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just not engaged. Oh yeah, with what? With what? Okay. See, we went way off subject today. I went. All right. A million times. Yeah. Jedi Mike in the building says, love this stuff. Yes, Quentin Time Podcast in the building. He was here at the very first two. It's the fake euthanism for me. What's that? What? What's the fake euthanism? Euthanism or euphemism? Euphemism? Who's being euthanized? What? But yeah, what did I miss there? Was it the? I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see Resonant come to the big screen. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Got another something else I want to get into here as well. This next thing. You guys hear this rumor about Wonder Man? I mean, we've known a while back. We heard some rumors out there that Wonder Man was going to be coming into the MCU very soon. But now we've got from Screen Geek. Apparently, this was the I don't know if they have a different source or what. I don't know anything about Screen Geek, but I seen this. This is what I seen pop up yesterday, and this is who I seen got this referred to. This says exclusive. Yaha Abdul Mateen, the second. He's the guy who played in he was in Aquaman. He was he was a bad guy. And I can't really say like what else have I seen him. I know he was in The Matrix. I want to say I've seen him in something else, but I've only seen him in a couple things, and he seems like a pretty good actor. But we've got this exclusive. Abdul Mateen the second in talks to play Marvel's Wonder Man. This is coming to us from Frank Palmer. And so yeah, it says with the next phases of the Marvel Cinematic Universe headed our way, the MCU is preparing to launch another batch of exciting superhero films and shows our way. As such, it's expected that plenty of new superheroes and supervillains will be introduced in the coming years. Now it looks like none other than Yaha Abdul Mateen the second will be making an unexpected appearance in the Disney Plus series Wonder Man. Is he being Wonder Man? I don't know. We've obtained a casting grid for Marvel's Wonder Man that confirms 3 leads for the project, one of which is Simon Williams, a failed actor. According to the grid, Yaha Abdul Mateen, I'm butchering it. I need to hear somebody else say it that knows how to say it first. All right. In talks for the role. The other 2 roles are for the female lead and Simon Williams' manager. It's worth noting that in talks doesn't mean it's final. It's also worth noting that Mateen has also already appeared in DCEU as Black Manta in Aquaman and its upcoming sequel. As such, it's interesting to see him branch out into the MCU as well. The Marvel comic books often portray Simon Williams' Wonder Man as the creator of the West Coast Avengers. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, sure. Yeah, fuck it. Simon Williams is the creator of the guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? I should have pre-read this shit. What the fuck is this? The creator of the West... What the fuck are you talking about, you dickhead? Oh, God, dude. The West Coast Avengers was created by Vision, okay? It was created because all of the heroes had returned after the superhero Secret Wars. They were missing. They didn't know what happened to them. They had an Avengers team. Once they all returned, Vision, who was now the head of the Avengers, after being handed that by Janet Van Dyne, Wasp, he created them because they had too many heroes. And he's like, hey, why don't we branch westward? He wanted fucking Manifest Destiny, you son of a bitch. What the fuck? Simon... You know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck the rest of this. Fuck the rest of this article. Fuck. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. That shit don't even fucking matter. What matters is they've got this fucking guy coming into like, what's with this? What's with this? You know what? And I think Chillmonger even did a video on this as well. About once again, we got the race. I mean, look. It can be all fine. It can be all good. You know, I'm sure the show will come out. And we'll watch the fucking show eventually. Watch the fucking movie eventually, and all of that bullshit. But like, what's so hard about just getting a guy that actually looked like Simon Williams from the comics? Why can't this guy be fucking Blue Marvel? Why can't he be fucking, why can't he be fucking Sam Wilson? Why didn't they get, why can't he be Sam Wilson? They just fucking replace what's his name, so we have somebody with balls who's gonna step in to be Captain cause look, I like Anthony Mackie and he's great as Falcon, but I don't know, he seemed a little soft. You're gonna have him come in and be like even in this show, like come on, man, come on, and don't get me wrong. At least it looked like Mackie got a little bit buff for the role. More than I can say for some people out there when it comes to being cast in superhero movies that maybe afraid to lift weights. Or you just go on there looking like a fat piece of shit. Like it doesn't even matter. Like, oh yeah, anybody can be a superhero. No. Not anyway. You know what? Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? What do you think about Wonder Man? Like, look, I'm excited for the series to come out. Like, I'm ready, to see Wonder Man in there, see what's gonna happen, what's gonna go on. Because we do know that that's obviously got to lead to the West Coast Avengers, right? It's obviously got to. I'm pretty sure that they're already being formed anyway. I think we've kind of got the makings of a team here already for the West Coast Avengers. Not even just the Young Avengers too. We've got the Young Avengers also, and they're obviously going to have a couple of different teams depending on what they do, because we do definitely have a team of Young Avengers kind of already in the MCU with obviously there's kind of the rumors of people. Casting calls and stuff for kids to come in for that, what is it? Agatha, the Covenant of Chaos or whatever they're renaming the show, the Agatha Harkness series. And, obviously we've got Wiccan and Hulkling in there through Wanda's kids. And so like seriously, we've got some team. So there's obviously going to be a couple, because we know we've got the Thunderbolts coming out. We know we're going to have an Avengers team. Is it going to be regular Avengers or is it going to be the West Coast Avengers? We're definitely going to have Young Avengers. I mean, what's Kamala Khan going to do? What's Kate Bishop going to do? Is Kate Bishop going to be in the Avengers? And maybe they could be the Avengers. Maybe it's the Avengers, but it's like the Young Avengers. And then maybe that's why they got the West Coast Avengers to come in and throw up West Side and fucking say, like, this is how it's done, kids. I don't know. But regardless, I'll eventually watch it all when it comes out. We'll see how this all pans out. And don't get me wrong, because like I said, Abdul Mateen, the second dude, he's a good actor, perfectly fine. But I don't know. I feel like one of the things we've got here going on, and I know how everybody feels about Phase 4, and there's and a lot of this stuff, but some of the lightheartedness, some of the cheesiness, and some of the stuff, like, I'm perfectly fine with plenty of that stuff, because with some of it, it depends on what it is and where you're putting it. But you get into some of the things, and some of the things are a little silly and seem a little hokey. Some of them are just fun, right? They're a little bit silly, and I'm okay with some of that silliness. But the thing is, like, getting into a lot of some of the classic comic books and a lot of that stuff, even some of that might still be in there, but a lot of it's kind of zany hijinks and just like it's still, how would you say, I mean, it stands the test of time, but even in all of some of the silliness, is still very serious a lot of the times too, and that's the thing. That's the thing. But anyway, let's see what we got. Everybody said, ooh, feminism. Oh, man. Mike Forrest says, what's wrong, Trinity? Then Mike says, the community. Yeah, the MCU is straight from the comic books. Yes, you heard it from the Stan Shill. Yeah, absolutely. No, like, what it is, like that right there. Like what's disappointing is that writer sitting there talking about like, dude, who are you? What fucking business do you have writing this goddamn article about shit you have no clue, if you're out there gonna tell me in this article and put it out there in the ether that Simon Williams created the fucking West Coast Avengers?
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I can really say. That's all I can really say, man. And you know what it is? You know what it is? It's because when you get in and you read the West Coast Avengers and you read the stories, you go back and you pick up the Widow books and you start weeding them. They're fucking great. And you get in there like you get it. You understand. You love this comic book because of what it's doing and everything that it does. And it's just absolutely great. And that's one thing they've managed to do with the West Coast Avengers. I'm actually getting ready to start the second volume of the Epic Collections of West Coast Avengers. Since nobody answered my question in the video I dropped. Yeah, I asked for you guys' help. But yeah. But anyway, let's get into some. Now that I'm done being triggered, let's get into some other news. This one came to us from Deadline. This is Ironheart for Paul Calderon joins Marvel Studios Disney Plus series. In case you don't know, Paul Calderon, I remember seeing, I've seen him in several movies, but the thing I remember him most from is Pulp Fiction. He was in there because, in there, he has this line, and I even posted on Twitter and tagged Paul from Heavy Spoilers because I can't wait to watch his videos to see him use the little movie clip from that where it says, "My name is Paul, and this shit's between y'all." He's the bartender in Marcellus Wallace's bar that he has there. Yeah. Gives Bruce Willis the pack of red apples. Yeah. But exclusive, Paul Calderon, Pulp Fiction, and Bosch has joined the cast of Marvel Studios Disney Plus Ironheart series in an undisclosed role. Deadline has learned. Marvel reps declined to comment. The 6-episode series created by Chinaka Hodge, did I say that right? Chinaka Hodge will star Dominique Thorne as Marvel character Riri Williams, a genius inventor and creator of the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. Previously announced cast also includes Anthony Ramos, Shakira Barrera, Manny Montana, Alden Ehrenreich. Oh, is that Solo? Isn't that Solo? That's Solo, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Solo. Reagan, Aaliyah, Rashida Sheeds, Oleyawola. Oh, I know I butchered that one. Shea Coulee and Zoe Tarakis. Tarakis? I probably butchered that one too. Shakira is that that's not Shakira, is it? That's not. Is that? It's not. Okay, it's not. I was like, what? Okay, it couldn't be shit. Like if it was that Shakira, I'd be all in. I for sure. Yeah. Anyway, Sam Bailey and Angela Barnes are directing, with Ryan Coogler's proximity among the production entities. Coogler, Ironheart head writer Chinaka Hodge, Zinzi Coogler, and Sev Ohanian serve as executive producers alongside Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige, Louis D'Esposito, Victoria Alonso, Brad Winderbaum, and Zoe Nagelhout. Calderon is a writer, actor, and director who most recently appeared in the final episodes of NBC's This Is Us, titled Miguel, which focused on the character of Miguel Rivas. Additionally, Calderon starred in multiple seasons of Bosch, blah, 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 blah. All right. So, that's that. Paul Calderon, coming up. And he's another one of those actors, I like Paul Calderon. Like I said, I've seen him in several other films back in the day. And so you can obviously tell they're doing... getting some more star power into these shows as they are getting further into production on them. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see where plenty of that goes. Where plenty of that is getting ready to go. So yeah, better pre-read the Deadline journalism trash. Yeah, no, like, well, you know what? Honestly, I was gonna say, like, Deadline is definitely a much better source than what was that first one I was reading? Screen Crush, whoever that was. Screen Time, well, whatever they were. Like, I'm not sure how good of a source they are. That was just the source that the people seen and heard. I don't know. But certainly, when it comes to putting bullshit, misinformation in there, like Simon Williams creating the West Coast Avengers, yeah, that's bound to happen at Deadline too, because I'm sure they have some idiot there who's going to be assigned to the project and have no clue who the fuck Simon Williams is, and be like, oh, hey, Simon Williams created the West Coast Avengers. Stop it. Yeah, better yeah, I know. Maybe I should have. But guys, we've got a giveaway. We've got a giveaway that we've got to do. You know that? Oh, man. It's not going to... Oh, okay. So it's not going to... I'm a piece of junk. Okay. All right, guys. We got this giveaway we're going to do. Yeah, yeah. Believe, especially when you get me triggered about the right thing. Okay, guys, we got this giveaway we're going to do. What we've got is this right here. We've got these covers right here for Radio Apocalypse issue number 1. This is our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. The only thing you had to do was be subscribed to the channel. And leave a comment in any of the comic book reviews that I've done since we started. Since this series started. So I went through there and I picked out the names, and we got 2 different covers we're giving away here. We've got the trade dress and the Virgin variant. All right. And with each one of these, we are going to, and these were donated to us from the great folks over at Horizon Comics. Very great people over there. If you don't have a comic book shop near you and you need a place to get a pull list, they can actually do that for you and mail your books to you. So I'm getting ready to do this giveaway right here for these 2 books, Radio Apocalypse. We're going to pick 2 different winners. Here. Let's go ahead and get back on here. Let's get this picked out. Okay, we're gonna click the spin. We've got names on here: Nick Wilson, Two Brothers Comics, Mike Stanchill Porter, Aaron from Strange Marvel Theories, Brian Mccann, Kyle Gibbs, Inside Movies, Chaos and Comics, Black Angus Reviews, Uncanny George, Obi-Wan the Homie, aka Beskar, Batman, Flash by Night Comics, Black Angus Reviews, Strange Marvel Theories, J Hood Creative, Nicholas Teresco, Just Your Average Geeks, J Hood Creative, Chillmonger, and Variant Alloys. Some of them you might see in there a couple of times, because through all the videos, yeah, we just went through all the videos and picked the name from each one. So if you left one in each one, you probably could have had like 20 different entries into this. But this is what we got. So let's click. Let's click to see who gets the first one. We got 2 packages we're sending out. I've also got some other books that we're going to be sending out with this as well. I've got a copy of 2 stories, and what was the other one? There's one by Frank Gogol. That he did. Trade paperback, signed by him. But let's go. Here goes our first winner. Who's our first winner? Oh, dang. We got Aaron. Aaron from Strange Marvel Theories. Congratulations. You have won one of these covers and some extra goodies to go along with it. Everybody give it up for Aaron down in the comments. down in the comments below. Yeah. 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 Okay. So, congratulations, Aaron. Let's go ahead and get in here. Let's, what's that? Close, remove. What's remove do? What's remove all instances? Okay. I don't know. Let's just close it. Okay. So, let's go ahead and spin again. We'll spin again and see who we've got. Oh, is it not going to... Oh, yeah, close the ad. And what do we do to spin again? There we go. Let's get this thing spun again. Who's our second winner? J Hood Creative. Guys, if you guys don't know who J Hood Creative is, you got to go check them out. They've got a channel. Typically on Saturdays, they get together and they have some pretty good streams. If you need something just kind of fun and lighthearted to go watch some great comic book geeks, comic book nerds talking about comic book shit. And just having a good time, and it's just always a nice laid back time. Sometimes if I'm here at the house on a Saturday morning, it's 8 o'clock, and I need something good to watch, something good and relaxing, I always make sure I check out J Hood Creative. So congratulations to J Hood Creative and Aaron from Strange Marvel Theories. There you go. There's your winners right there. J Hood Creative, Strange Marvel Theories. Make sure you get with me. I'll get your information so I can get these books sent out to you. Now we've also, like I said, if you like what you're seeing on this channel and you want to support the channel with your hard-earned dollars, consider becoming a channel member, one of the Myrtle Maniacs, where we will be doing more of these giveaways. Like I said, soon I will be doing this giveaway for Hell Witch versus Lady Death, Wargasm #1. We'll be giving that away here very, very soon. So, anyway, guys, what else? What else have we got? What else have we got? Where have we been going? 39 minutes already. All right. Let's see. I see we've got a few more people coming up in the building. Yeah, Trigger Trinity's the best Trinity. Yeah, he can be. He can be. I really can be when I've really got something to say. You know what I mean? Like, there's something from one of my streams the other day I got to go out there and clip out. Look at Texvenger. I win! Yours is on the way, man. Yours is on the way. Yeah, you'll like that. Yeah. I Am True Skills, thank you so much for being here. I hope all is well with you. Hey, I seen you. It was late. I seen you hopping in on the chat yesterday over at Professor Bill's channel, Comic Book University. Yeah, he doesn't go live very often anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was great to see him live. And man, he was pretty fired up yesterday too, man. He was pretty fired up. I love it. We got Aggressively Relaxing in the building as well. Says yay 2K. Yeah. Matter of fact, right now it looks like. I'm sitting at, what am I, like 2020? Let's see what it says here. 2028. 2028. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Doing pretty good. Don't look at my watch time. Don't look at all that stuff. Don't look at the other stuff. Don't look at my revenue. Yeah. So 2,028 subscribers. What are we going to do when we hit 3,000? Are we going to do anything? Do we have anything? I don't know. I think I do have something that we're probably going to do. Like, if we ever hit 50 channel members, we are going... Oh, yeah. I'll show you. If we ever hit 50 channel members, we'll probably give away these right here. Yeah. If and when we hit 50 channel members, we're giving away these signed copies of ISOM issue number 1. We got one of each right here. One of each right here. Yeah. We'll be giving those away. Says, give it to Wayne. Hey, you have another live stream running right now at the same time, but it's just playing your intro music. That's funny. You know what? Like, I ended that one. Like, that's weird. You know what? Let me go find that. Because when I let's see. Because I initially started the stream and I started it on the wrong one, and for whatever reason I was sitting here waiting and it never alright, yeah, there we go. It never started. There we go. Yeah. I knew something happened there. Yeah, there we go. Get that thing out of here. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I knew something was up with it because like when I was When I started the stream up, I clicked the little thing, and for whatever reason, it took forever to load up. I'm like, I must have clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, I must have clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, here, how about that? Bam. There we go. There we go. Should be all good now. Should be all good. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. I knew something was going on with it. It's weird. Yeah. Just playing the music. Yeah. Glad I picked the right one. Yeah, glad you picked the right stream for sure. You're sitting there. Otherwise, you're just sitting there jamming out. Just like, yeah. 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 That's funny. That launched weird. This is members. This is members only now. No, we're not members only. We're not members only. I was on either one of my phone while watching this on the TV. Okay. Doubling up them watch hours. Smart. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Yes. Congratulations, Aaron. Congratulations, J Hood Creative. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. The giveaway, absolutely. That's one of the things I do here is like, I like to give away comics, man. And I'm probably going to be doing more for our channel members as far as comics. Like, some of them probably won't even always necessarily be some of the crowdfunding comics. I'll probably be getting, because I was looking at my collection, I'm like, man, I got some of these, like, you know, like, some of them I like, you know, and some of them I got the trade paperbacks for, and I was like, I need to pick one or the other. Do I want to keep the trades and get rid of the trades? You know, I can get rid of those, or do I want to keep the singles? And, you know, like, I don't know. Well, but I'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Yeah, you like that wheel? You like that wheel, Quentin? Yeah, it's a good one. I got my package from Trevor at Pocket Watch Press of issue 5 of Area 51 came with a t-shirt and autographed art print. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I think mine is supposed to be here today. I think my issue 5 is supposed to be here today. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to launch issue number 6 after Christmas. So probably come January. Trevor will be launching issue number 6 from what I remember. Ben Compton, thank you so much for being here. I hope all's going well with you. I'm True Skill says, I've been busy with work. I moved to Florida and trying to maintain a house. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I know you've been, I was going to say, I know I haven't seen you upload any videos or anything in a while, man. It's been a while. I'm True Skills. Hell yeah. Glad you're doing good. Staying busy. So staying busy, that means things are going good for you. I've been staying busy as well. Which is something else I'll get into here in just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. I can't even imagine having that many subscribers. You'll get that. You know what? You know what's funny is like somewhere along the way, like plenty of people subscribe and then they just don't watch, the dead subscribers and all that stuff. And which is all good, people, but then, maybe they just don't come and watch. Maybe they don't have the bell clicked, or, maybe they just, they want to support you. And that's all fine and dandy. But that's one of the things, like when you get into some of that stuff, like people out there, like worried, like subscriber count and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, worry about it. But like people are like, oh, wanted to jack up the numbers. People are like, oh, I'll go subscribe to you with like 4 fucking different accounts and all that stuff. But like dead subscribers don't really help your channel at all. What you want is fucking subscribers that are subscribed, that are there for your shit. Every video you drop, they're there commenting. Every live stream, they are there watching. Or maybe they watch the replays. You want people there, and the people there going to watch your videos, you want them to watch the whole video. That's why plenty of times you'll see people come into the video like, oh, I didn't even watch the video. I just seen the headline or the whatever. And it's like cool. You can be mad, just like, but you don't even have to watch the video. Just like don't click the video, because if you just clicked on the video, leave a little comment and leave, like that doesn't help me. That doesn't help. Just beat it. You can be mad. Fine, be mad. It's cool. Be mad, but just go on. The hell on, Felicia. No, I didn't, Quentin. I need to reach out to him and see what that's. I'll see what the check looks like. When the check looks like when it comes in. Yeah. Yeah, that's the guitar. Yeah, I hope Trevor puts out an incentive on the Kickstarter's hardcover collection of the whole story. That would be dope. Yeah, you know what? That would be. You know what he should do? He should probably get together with reach out to the folks over at Iconic Comics and see what they do, like what they're doing. Like the thing is with them, they get good deals on their stuff, but they have a good printer and they have good binding on their books and stuff like that. He should probably get a hold of them for something like that. But I'm sure the deals they have on their that they do for their books. I mean, I think that like most of them, they're like $10 when you go and back them, and they're nice hardcover books, good cover quality, good page quality. Well, cover quality is obviously a hardcover, but and they're binded really well. But the thing is, like, I know they're buying in freaking massive quantities as well. For one, a lot of people go back the books, especially one of the reasons, like Iconic Comics, you want to back their books as they're doing the campaigns is because you only typically pay about $10 for them. But then you see the cover price of them by the time you go to their website, or if you were to find it in a store somewhere, like the cover price on them, I think is like $25, $30, something like that. So, I mean, you're paying like triple the price. So it's better because what they do is like, you help crowdfund it, you get your reward, and they got plenty of books so they can go out there and make even more money with them. Whether they're doing conventions, whether they're getting them into shops, whether they're selling them online on their shop. So, I mean, they're bankrolling and they're doing, they obviously know what they're doing. Very business savvy when it comes to that kinds of stuff. But yeah, that would be great. You should be part of the West Coast Avengers. Yes. I should be. Trin says, stay busy, my friends. Consistency in the community. Yeah. Got to get better at asking people to subscribe. You know what you got to, like, everybody's got to find their own way. Because you get, like to me, like, I think it's silly. It's silly asking people to subscribe and click the like button and all that stuff. That's why, like, I say, if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, click the little bell and all that good stuff. Like, you get it. Or if you ever go to, like, if you ever watch Casually Comics, Sasha from Casually Comics, like, she says, thank you so much for being here. If you're not already, subscribe and do all those YouTube things. That's what she says. She says, do all those YouTube things. And, like, yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. Yeah. But yeah, that's part of it too. You know what? One of the other things, one of the other things though, Quentin, is that's like what you're talking about there, and that's one of the things, like when you get into like sales and stuff like that. And the thing is, like, the funny thing is, like, sales is so funny because really when it comes to sales, you can be good at sales if you know yourself. Because really, when you're doing sales, the only thing you're selling is yourself. You're just selling yourself. I don't care what you're selling. I don't care if you're coming to my house to sell a fucking Kirby vacuum, remodeling, landscaping, whatever, fucking Girl Scout cookies. It doesn't matter. You're not selling the fucking product. Right? You're selling yourself. You're selling yourself. And that's the thing, but a huge part of that is the clothes. The close. The closing. It's the ABCs of closing. A, always be, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing. And AIDA. Attention. Do I have your attention? Interest. Are you interested? I know you are because it's fuck or walk. Decision. Have you made your decision for Christ? And A. Action. Go out there and do likewise, gentlemen. If you don't, I have no... Oh, man. All right. You ever seen Glenn Ross? Man, it's a good one. It's a good one. But, yeah, Boiler Room. Yeah, Boiler Room. Yeah, Boiler Room. I haven't seen Boiler Room in a while, man. That's a good one, too. Yeah. Coffee is only for winners. Yeah, sorry. I got a little carried away there. By the way, loved the Dragon Ball pose. You like that? They're getting you for... Me and my son been watching... We've been watching through some stuff. He's in the Frieza saga right now. My girlfriend and I are taking care of her friend's kids while she is getting well. It's going to be another month or two. So now we have 3 kids. Like I said, I haven't had... Oh, yeah. Man, that's busy. Yeah. We got Obi-Wan, the homie, a.k.a. Beskar, Batman, my man. Yes. I've been a bad subscriber, but we'll be heading down to SoCal soon. Nah, it's all good, man. Nah, like, you get busy. Like, the thing is, if you miss them, that's one thing. But, like you know, like, the people go in there and they watch for, like, 30 seconds, you know, not the whole video. Like you gotta watch the whole video. Put it on the background. Turn it down. No. But yeah, but certainly the close is one of the hardest things to do. I mean, asking for people to give you their money. Yeah, it can be rough. But yeah, Reefer Man, hell yeah, that's cool, man. Do what you got to do. Justin Simone says that's a toxic shirt you're wearing. Yeah, damn, these motherfuckers are asking like 2 chicken plates of comic nowadays. I need to get drawn. Yeah. 2 chicken plates. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. It's crazy, Aglax. And chicken plates, man. They get to you. You know, I do a terrible job at selling myself. Yeah, well, I mean, I think a lot of people do. And I wouldn't even say not for lack of trying either, but, I mean, like, I don't know, I've, like, obviously movies, watching plenty of movies, but even when you watch movies like that, they're obviously going off philosophies that people actually use out there anyway, but, like, the art of war seems to be something that, you know, everybody, pulls from, but then also just getting into sales anyway, in general, methods and stuff like that. I mean, it's really... I mean, obviously you want to know your product, believe in the product and all that kind of stuff. The more you do, like, you could sell something you don't believe in and all. You could be lie and be a shyster all day long, but like something that you truly want to sell. Like, obviously you believe in yourself, but it's knowing what you have to offer to people as well. And that's one of the things, like, even in my business, what I do, you know, go around selling candy and everything. I go to visit offices, you know, and everything. And like, man, there's times I walk into offices, man, like there's like, you can cut the air with a knife, man, because like, whoa, some shit's going on up in here, man. People straight faces, I wouldn't even say attitudes, but the sullenness, maybe, like it's like, dude, whew, all right. But getting into some of that, but you know, like you go in there and you're happy, and people come out to the car and they get snacks and they're happy, and you know, maybe you talk with them and shit like that, and yeah, it's a little more than just snacks. Yeah. Yeah, Boiler Room. Yeah, coffee is only for winners, not losers. Yeah. Jenny just scared the shit out of my dog. He's a big dog with you. Got the heart of a corgi. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. The big nice dog. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly right there, Justin. Yeah, sounds like you great friend to have. Definitely. The state wanted to separate the kids while the mother gets well. We wasn't. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Justin Smoke says, I collect money from people for a living. It's similar to sales from a certain point of view. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You need to engage with your customers with a rigorous honesty. Yeah, absolutely. Imani, thank you so much for being here. I hope all is well. You know, I gotta finish that episode where when you were on with Quentin just the other day. I gotta finish that episode. I got into it and I didn't get to finish it. The real question: who's going to see Black Adam tonight? I'm not going to. I won't be going to see it. I won't be going to see it. I'm not going to sit here and praise Dwayne Johnson and talk about the DCU and how they're going to save it. Nah, I'm not. I don't really. Nah, man. But like that being the case, me not going to say it, I can't say that it sucks or shit on it or anything either. Because it's just the point where like, nah, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's not. I'm willing to say it's not for me. Isn't that what the like directors and actors and stuff always get in trouble for saying? It's not for you. Well, I'm just telling you, it's not for me. It's not for me. Oh yeah. Yeah. Air Spider 23, thank you so much for being here, man. We didn't even look. We've got to get ready to end the show. We haven't even talked about any comic books yet, but we will. We will. So I got to do my video. I got this thing right here. I never dropped my video on this unboxing this Lady Death omnibus that I got here. That came in the mail. This thing's huge, man. Like, look at this thing compared to like this is the size. This is the size of this book compared to a normal comic book. Like, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty big difference. Did you guys check the short? I released a short the other day too. When I got my document cards in from Rippaverse Comics. Right here. The documents archives, these cards I got in. They got all this printing on the side. But it was just a short. I just released it on the channel. You should go check it out. Got all the little cards in there. The character cards on the back of them. You flip them over. They got little biographies and stuff about them. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just got those in and unboxed those in that little... It was just a little short. It was a short. Yeah. I don't think it'll do over 700 million, but I don't think it'll be because it's amazing. You think it'll do 700 million? Yeah, it may. Yeah, however, I want to be wrong. I'm not sure if you want it to be wrong as in more or less. I don't know. I may check out Black Adam only because I've wanted to see Dr. Fate on the big screen for decades. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, Justin. That's how they get you. Let's see. We are the state, yo. Seen Black Adam at the drive-in. Seeing it tomorrow at the drive-in. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. So comics this week. I got some different comics this week. I got this one right here. This flesh-eating cheerleaders from outer space. There's supposed to be a booby cover I was supposed to get to, like a nudie variant one or whatever. To get in, and I ordered them to see how it was. They got a booby cover. I mean, you get the booby cover, but I've seen this flesh-eating cheerleaders from outer space. I had it pre-ordered, and I got in here, and I'm like, I'm probably not gonna get the second issue, and not because I don't know, like I get in here and I see like the story itself, it might have been okay, but then you just see some of the art and just like some of the kind of layouts. Getting in here and seeing, and don't worry, you're not going to see any nudity here or anything. Just different. I don't know. A lot of like some of the art is good at times. Some of the other times I'm sitting here like I don't know what this looks like. It looks I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say. Um, it looks more like something. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, just getting into some of the art sometimes just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just not for me. Just not for me. It's not terrible, but you gotta work. You gotta format this thing a little bit better. Format this thing a little bit better. Get it there. Get it like, yeah. Maybe one day they'll get there. And you can just see the difference in that. Say by the time we get into a book like Sacrament here on AWA Upshot, which is another this book I've pretty much enjoyed it here as well from Peter Milligan. But then like you get into here, and this one I've even got my own nitpicks about this series. But you see, like you open this up, and this looks like I don't know. Like you see the difference in the format, how the one had like a lot of the way the panel layouts and everything were compared to this. The other one looked like it was something to be just like a web comic, you know? Or this, like, you know, this is a little bit better. Sacrament here being written by Peter Milligan. It's got art by Marcelo Frucine and lettered by Sal Cipriano right here. I've enjoyed this one. This book right here is kind of like The Exorcist meets, I don't know, Star Wars space kind of, you know, I think the last time I talked about this, somebody else even brought up like an Event Horizon. So I guess something like that, where you've got these exorcisms going on here, where you've got this father who no longer believes in his faith, and he's being asked to exorcise this demon out of this guy there, and he's having issues with that. And you see that he obviously he's lost his faith. He don't believe in himself. And that's caused so many other things, even in the face of all the stuff that he's seeing. I've really enjoyed this series here so far, because you can see he even gets faced with temptation and gives in to temptation. He's definitely not a perfect I guess you would say, pastor or father or deacon, as you would, I guess. Very, very good stuff. I've quite enjoyed Sacrament here out of AWA Upshot. And Peter Milligan, he actually does, he's done several books that I've read that I've really quite enjoyed seeing, just like some of, like, his storytelling, what he's kind of getting at in a lot of his stories. Very good stuff. Very good stuff that I've enjoyed. Now the other one I've got here is one that I didn't read yet, but I did get. I picked this up. I had this on pre-order. This is Forever Forward on Scout Comics. Now this one I pre-ordered this because it's a Skylar Patridge variant, as I was saying earlier when I was talking about Resonant becoming a TV show. That she's one of my current favorite artists doing books right now. In case you guys don't know, I pretty much read mostly indies at this point. So she's one of my favorite artists out there right now. And she said that she had done this cover. Well, I didn't realize at the time that it was actually Zach Kaplan who was doing the writing on this book as well. And he's done some other stuff that I've enjoyed, so I went ahead, I picked this one up. But he actually, I mentioned that on Twitter, and he actually sent me out a digital copy of issue number 1 until I go out there when I visit some of the comic book shops that I got to see, and I'll pick up issue number 1 of that series to read in a physical form, and then I'll probably, I've got the others on pre-order at this point. But he actually has been writing this book right here on Vault Comics. This is Mindset, issue number 4, and this book right here, man, I really like this one. Like, if you've ever read Department of Truth on Image Comics, this is very much like that. But it's like Department of Truth meets The Social Network. Somewhat a little bit more like that, where we've kind of got this social media thriller where we see these kids in college. One of the things they did was they developed an app that could free people from the algorithm. right? The algorithm, and it could change their mindset. And through this, they found a way to actually be able to control people and not even brainwash them, but just manipulate them by use of this app and their phones. And it's been very interesting. But you get into this book. And see some of the art and stuff as well. The story's been very good, but even the art seems very much inspired, that kind of Martin Simmons art like you get in Department of Truth. Similar style art. I mean, it doesn't look the same, but at times it does. Like you can even see like the cover, like the same kind of stuff. And even Martin Simmons himself has done some of the covers here for this series as well. So, but it's got that same kind of feel, like same kind of like spy thriller kind of espionage kind of thing meets The Social Network. Absolutely great book. I've really enjoyed Mindset. I think you guys should check it out. Definitely worth reading. And again, coming to us from the great folks over at Vault Comics. But guys, that's all I've got. That's all we've got to talk about today. For today, I mean, I could go on into some other silly shit that's happened, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it's really necessary. Let's see. Okay. Jedi Mike, I'll leave that conversation for another time. Oh, yeah. Okay, saving money for Wakanda Forever. Dr. Fate is indeed a big watch point. All right. Aglax says Rippin never got back to me on page rate. Like I said, he's refusing to platform me because I'm a conservative. Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Those damn conservatives, man. Justin Simone says Terrifier 2 was dope as fuck, but only if you're a hardcore horror slasher fan. 99% of all practical effects, way better than that Halloween Ends trash. Great 80s horror vibes, but gruesome as fuck. Yeah, you know what? And that's the thing, like, it seems like the big franchise horror thing, like, I'm not, like, franchise horror stuff, like, Friday the 13th and Halloween and all that stuff. At this point, fucking forget about it. Just forget about it. Forget about it. Go with something like Terrifier. Now, I will say, I can't remember if I finished the first Terrifier movie. But like you're saying, a slasher flick. Like, I get horror, but I don't know about slasher. I don't know if I can qualify it as slasher, because I remember when I started watching it, and next thing you know, the guy was using a gun and all that stuff. I'm like, Like, by the time I seen it, I'm kind of like, that really kind of got, like, it kind of turned me off at that point. I was like, all right. I kind of gave up on it at that point. But other than that, it was okay. I don't remember if I ever finished it, though. But I've heard a lot of people talking about number 2 and saying it was pretty good. Halloween Ends greater than Morbius. Man, I don't know. Panels? You mean cells? Jack Schaefer. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, man, that's funny. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Like I said, I've got that video I've got to get done of this, the unboxing that I did on this. I've also got some other videos that I want to do as well. I wonder if I should do a video talking about that. I haven't even got into the whole. Maybe I should finish the episode first. I actually watched Andor the other day. I started watching Andor, the episode 1 of Andor. And let me tell you, man, like, I got into watching that show, man, and man, I don't know that it was about halfway through. Like everything was going okay. You know, you see Cassian Andor, he's there going, he's looking for his sister. We get some flashbacks and stuff, you know. Then we get, like, it's fucking, what are these, New York City cops, Boston City crooked cops, in the middle of this town. They go to hunt him down and shake him down and take his shit. And, one of them ends up getting killed. Next thing you know, they're both dead. Cassian kills the other one completely on purpose. He's on the run. And then they go into this scene with this investigator. I'm not sure if this show like is turning into fucking CSI. But he's like, oh, these cops, they're bad cops, but we're gonna investigate them and find out. And the captain's like, no. For one, what the fuck? Like, I can't even remember how they said this shit. But basically, like, oh, this guy's a minority. We can't be accusing minorities right now. And these cops were bad, and we can't be having the police station look bad right now. It's the middle of election season. Blah blah blah. I'm sitting there like, okay. I was, anyway. And yeah, I fell asleep by the end of the episode, man. Like I was like, yeah. it was funny. Like needless to say, I was fun. I was laughing. But anyway, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, did you fall asleep? I heard it's the best Star Wars ever. Yeah, I actually did. But it was late. Like in its defense, it was nighttime when I was laying down to go to sleep. So, in its defense, I was doing that. But thank you all so much for being here. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Trailer Park Live. Have a good one. Until then, later.